Okay, Mayor, so thank you very much for joining us today. My name is CeCe Cole. I am the publisher of Silk Undress, Lifestyle of the Lady CEO, International Professional Women's Magazine. I want to thank you for being here to take a moment to speak with us about all the wonderful things that you're doing in Baltimore.
Well, very exciting to be here. I thank Higher Heights for inviting me. But more importantly, it was great to be on the stage with some really great mayors today.
Absolutely. Now, you talked about some really great things that you're doing in the city of Baltimore and some of your strategic planning and getting the right people at the table. So tell me a little bit about the aftermath of that. So right now, Baltimore is doing really great. And we still have work to do, but it's doing great. Exactly. So tell me, how do you plan to go forward with that and continue to bring on great people to make it happen?
Well, just here today, I met some really great women that we're looking at. There's all kinds of opportunities in Baltimore. But at the same time, we're really focused on our vision of reducing violence in the city, creating affordable housing, investing in neighborhoods that have been underinvested in. I talked today about how we created this $50 million investment fund in Baltimore, and now another $20 million affordable housing trust fund. I'm very excited about that. We actually raised about $57 million when we leased our garages, capitalized and floated some bonds, and so we're able to invest in some neighborhoods and community organizations to help stand them up so that they can be a part of the change that we want to see. And now we're looking at how do we create more jobs and opportunities, and also looking at all the contracts that the city awards to make sure that we're being more diverse in spreading the opportunity. I think I really liked what the young lady who spoke before we came up on the stage, talking about how we're supposed to use our power so that we can provide power for others. So that means, it's like it doesn't make sense for one segment of the community to gain wealth and the other segment doesn't. So we're trying to figure out how do we spread wealth across all generations and races in our city so that our city becomes more inclusive and more diverse. And I'm really excited about the team that I've assembled around me, which really I think is more representative of the city's population.
Absolutely. So today we really recognize and we celebrated women. So tell me, in your opinion, the power of that we experience when we get women to come together from all walks of life to really recognize that they can have a dream realized and to get out there and to be leaders.
Well, I think today's message was about having women really understand that they not only can they obtain power, but they know how to be supportive of neighborhoods and communities. They know how to represent their constituency, and at the same time they know how to spread opportunity. And I think that's what my other two partners who were standing on the stage talked to me about today, talked with the audience about today, how we collectively have learned how to not just understand budgets, but make budgets work for the people.
Absolutely. And one last question. Today's theme was Ain't I a Woman? What does that mean to you?
Well, it means that we are women, but more importantly that we are powerful, that we know how to do this work. We have capacity, we have capability, we have executive minds. Well, we realize the strength of our positions, but we also realize that we have a lot of work to do and that we can focus and we can bring change. We know how to set agendas, and we do have vision.
Absolutely. So thank you so very much. At Silk Undress, we always like to know what your jewels of wisdoms are in terms of what you would like to tell to young girls that are looking at you, that are a product of your environment, that think they can never ever get out of their communities. What do you want to say to those women?
It's not about where you come from, it's where you're going. It really, opportunity is there. All we have to do is reach, and we're trying to empower our young people to understand that everything is within their reach. I always remember my father saying to me that you can be anything that you want to, you just have to work for it. And so opportunities are there, scholarships are there if you want to go to colleges and universities, but you only need to look beyond what you think. And if you create the vision, all you have to do is work toward the goal. Amen.
Thank you so very much. Once again, this is Silk Undress, Lifestyle of the Lady CEO, International Professional Women's Magazine. That is Mayor Catherin Pugh from Baltimore, Maryland, and that's her story. Thank you so very much.
Thank you.